Today we are going to read Pete the Cat Saves Up. So we see a piggy bank and money and coins. Okay, let's see what is it about. Look at that, toy sale, Sharkbot. Okay, what is it? Look at that. Pete the Cat loves the toy store. There are so many groovy things, like the new Robo Shark toy. It's the coolest. Ooh, that looks nice. Pete really wants a Sharkbot, but Pete didn't bring any money. At home, Pete checks his bank. It's almost empty. He doesn't have enough money to buy a Sharkbot. So what is he gonna do? Pete thinks of ideas for how to earn money so he can buy a Sharkbot. Pete looks out the window. It's snowing. He knows what to do. Look, he got an idea. So it's Christmas coming soon. Pete shovels snow for his neighbors. Great job, says Grumpy Toad's dad. He pays Pete for his work. Thank you, Pete says. Pete thinks about buying hot cocoa, but he saves his money. He will make hot cocoa at home. He won't spend the money for a drink. Pete counts his money. It's not enough to buy a Sharkbot yet. That's okay. He puts the money in his bank. What can I do next? He thinks.
To get more money?
Yes. Then the snow melts. Mom offers to pay Pete if he helps her plant flowers. You did a great job, Pete, Mom says. Mom pays Pete for his work. See, Pete is helping out and earning money by doing some work.
Can I try that?
Of course you can try that. Pete thinks about buying a ticket for the movies, but is Pete gonna buy a movie ticket?
No.
No, because he saves money. Because he wants to buy Sharkbot. He will watch a movie at home. Pete counts his money. Getting closer, Pete says. He puts the money in his bank. It's very hot outside. Pete knows what to do. He sets up a lemonade stand. That's a great idea.
Can we try that?
We can definitely try. You and I are gonna try that, okay? I think it's gonna be super cool.
And the milkshake stand.
Yes, of course.
And strawberry milkshake with sprinkles.
Okay. Everyone shows up to buy a cup of cold lemonade. Yummy, said Gus. Pete hears the ice cream truck. He thinks about buying an ice pop, but Pete saves his money. He will eat one from the freezer at home. Pete counts his money. Almost there, Pete says. He puts his money in the bank. When summer ends, Pete has saved almost enough to buy a Sharkbot. He's so close. He rakes leaves for Grandma. Awesome, Grandma says, and pays Pete for his work. Pete thinks about buying a spooky mask for Halloween, but is Pete gonna do that? No, he's saving money for the Sharkbot. He makes his own spooky mask. That's creative. Pete puts his money in his bank. The bank looks full. Wow, Pete says. Pete counts the money in his bank. He has saved enough money to buy a Sharkbot. Finally! Yay! Pete cheers. Mom, Dad, and Bob cheer too. Great job saving up, they say. The next day, Pete brings his money to the toy store. Pete hands his money to the clerk. The clerk hands Pete his new Sharkbot toy. But look at the toy shop. By the time Pete had enough money for the Sharkbot and he bought it, he saw another new toy at the store. That's a rocket racer, and he likes it too. So Pete loves his Sharkbot, but now Pete really wants a rocket racer for his Sharkbot to ride on. Pete does not have enough money for the rocket racer, but he knows what to do. Saving up is cool. So Pete is now out to give lessons to learn how to surf. Surfing lessons. And he's gonna earn more money. The end. This is a very, very nice book. You know why? It teaches us that if we want to buy something, if we wish to have something, then we should earn money. And if we don't have enough money right now, we can always earn money, right? By doing works that we can do. Like Pete did a lot of things, helped his neighbors, helped his mom. Then Pete sold lemonade. That was so cool, huh? That's amazing.
Milkshake?
Yes, you can definitely sell milkshake. We should plan about that, right? Well, bye for now.